Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make some loaded sausages. Let's get it. Alright guys, to start off this recipe, we have our bell peppers here. We have a yellow bell pepper and a green bell pepper. And we're basically just going to slice them up into strips. We also took out a yellow onion and sliced that up as well into strips, likewise similar sized pieces. And then we took out some Italian sausage. I basically took a knife and butterflied them down the middle. I did this in my hand so that way I can cut through it and not cut all the way through it. So that would be two pieces. I wanted it to stay whole. Just do it in your hand, cut it through slowly. You'll feel when the knife gets towards the bottom of the sausage so that it doesn't go all the way through, and just stop right there. Then you can pull it apart. We then pulled out our griddle for the stovetop and topped with some olive oil. Then laid in our veggies. When I put this on, I was like, this reminds me of like the Brazilian flag or the Jamaican flag, just due to the color combo. I didn't use any red peppers or anything. But we laid it out over high heat and seasoned it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. And just pushed that off to the side. We have the grill set up that this covers two burners. So at the top, which is technically the left side of the screen, I just turned the burner off and left the burner at the bottom, which is the right side of the screen, on high. So that way that will just further continue to heat the pan and just leave it so that the onions and peppers on top just don't burn and get too soft and mushy, just being on the heat constantly. So after the sausages had cooked enough on one side, I basically just flipped them over and lined them up so that way I can get them all in a row, and top them off with all of the onions and peppers and let them steam over top of the meat, and then continue to cook the rest of the bottom half. I didn't have a bowl large enough to cover all of the sausages, so I didn't get a chance to get any steaming of it or anything, top everything off. But we put down some of our homies, jalapenos on everything, you know it. And basically also grilled some tomatoes, put those over top of it, and then put down some cheese. Again, I couldn't dome it, so it didn't get enough to melt all the way that I wanted it to, but it's perfectly fine. After it was fully cooked, we just scraped everything off. I wanted to get all those little bits and pieces off because that's flavor. Took everything off and let it just cool, and the cheese continued to melt from being on top of the meat and hot veggies. And this is our final product. It looks like a mess, looks like slop, but flavors were there. It was great. The sausages had the Italian sausage flavor that just tastes good on its own. That being topped off with the onions and peppers, grilled onions and peppers with the seasoning, and the tomato slices. Got our spice from the jalapenos. This came out great. Here we are with a little overhead shot. Got our jalapenos on the side. Cutting it up. This can be served like just as your protein source, or you could do this with some cauliflower rice. We basically had this with a salad, and you can chop up the meat and chop it up and use it in the salad as well, or just have it off to the side. But this recipe came out great. Try to find out some more different variations of what I can do with this or make with it, or what can be paired with it. But if anyone has any comments, questions, any additional information they'd like to provide to us, let us know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.
Enjoy. And please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey guys, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. All menu items are listed in the description box. And thank you guys for watching.